that it's all put together through the satellite giving signals, right? And these signals are catching. They have fiber optics everywhere, man. These lines are going through the earth, man. And you're able to feed in to when you get on the internet, you're able to put in what you call an IP address. And you feed into a server, and that server is shooting those waves out to another server, and they're going through the air, man. They're like wavelengths going through the air. And when they get to a certain point, they're being filtered through numbers, ones and zeros. Right? They're being filtered back to like analog or whatever. From like digital numbers to analog, man. And that's how you see the information. You know? And it's through the intranet, man. Thanks to Esau, man. The internet was built for the men of the Lord, as our apostles like to say. It was built for the Lord's message to basically go out all over the world and wake up the elect, man. You know? Back in 2 Ezra 16:3, a sword is sent among you, and who may turn it back, man? That sword meaning what? A sword is destruction. So you have famine, calamities, man. But ultimately it's gonna be that nuclear destruction, man. Who gonna turn it back once it's shot? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Right? It's a fire is sent among you. This thermonuclear destruction, it's a fire that's gonna be unquenchable, man. You're not gonna be able to fly over with planes and shoot water and knock out this fire, man. This fire is gonna basically roll, man. You know? And it says, hey, what's up, man? It says, verse 5, plagues are sent unto you, and what is that may drive them away, man. So all these calamities are getting ready to be brought forth, man, on this place America, man. So you have to, hey, if you're part of the elect, then the Lord gonna try you and you're gonna make it. If not, it's gonna be death and destruction, man. These destructions has happened many a times, man. What do you think about World War III coming?
Are you preaching the camera?
Yeah, because I put it out. It doesn't matter. It goes out. It's going out to the world.
So what you talking about, bud?
See what you see?
I see. I'm not being judgmental or anything. I'm asking like honest.
Okay. Now, you have different civilizations, right?
Sure.
They have came and left. When you look at this picture, that stands for when the Babylonians ruled. This part, after the Babylonians were the Persians, okay, right? Then you had the Greeks and then the Romans. Now we have America, right? Now every different people who rule have went down. Nobody has ruled forever.
Yeah.
So America has been ruling right along with NATO, EU, them roughly 500 years, 69 somewhere in there. At a point, it's going to end too. But people that live here, the scriptures say that they think their houses is going to be forever. And I'm going to read that to you. I just read it. I can read it again. This is a psalm, right? Psalm 49.
So,
I'm going to read it. I got it. Go ahead. Psalms 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places for all generations. They call their lands after their names, right? Now, who rules the whole world right now? It's a family. There's certain families. They call the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. You might have heard those names. DuPont, Getty. These men rule everything. These are the men that think that their little fantasy world or whatever they do gonna live forever, but it's not. And they don't really give a fuck about none of us. They don't give a fuck about none of us. It's just, in the end, they're going to try to push the RFID chip on everybody. If you take it, then you're basically going back in servitude under these men, right? But the Lord has another plan. He's going to let them push that so far, and he's going to come back and basically destroy this whole system. Now, if you're a part of what you call the election, which the Lord came for this whole nation of Israel, Jacob's son, he got the blessing. If you're a part of these people somewhere in the whole world, which these people have been breeding all over the planet for years and years and years. So if you're a descendant from one of these lines, then you have a chance, right? Okay. Me, I come from the native side, North America. That's where I come from.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You're Indian?
Yeah. On my dad's side, yeah. Yep. Because you have what's called changing faces. These people right here are going to look like everybody on the planet. You got some of these people going to look like Japanese, Chinese. Some are going to look like so-called white. Some are going to look like Arabs.
Yeah. But
they belong to this nation. So that's why when I come out here with the Bible and I speak of the prophecies that are happening, right, and what's going to happen, and if it recollects with you and you're part of it, you'll be like, oh shit, yeah, that's right. That's how it goes. The spirit, you know. That's why we have to try in spirit by the spirit, because these people are everywhere, all over the world. So you just can't say, I just can't say, well, you don't look like me, and so now I have to try it, because you have a lot of people that look like you that really come out of Negroes. You just, you know, because you got to remember, through slavery and different disasters, a lot of people are not able to trace their lineage back past their grandfather, right? I only go to my great-grandfather, and I seen him, and I was like, shit, that's how I know I'm coming out of this tribe, because I saw him. He had the long braids with the headband.
Yeah, it was
black. Yeah. So you have to try each spirit, because these are the people that's basically 1/3 of these out of this whole nation are basically gonna make it that day come. So it's gonna be probably, let's just say, if it's 500 million of these people on the planet, 1/3 of 500 million is like 300 million. Probably gonna make it. Yeah. It's gonna be one of those events you see like on X-Men. The Lord, the only way he can come from out of the atmosphere is he have to have a special kind of vehicle to do that, which we call them chariots. Right? People call them UFOs. Yeah, they call them UFOs. Whoa, did you see that shit? Yeah, that's how it's going to happen. And he said that in that day, when all of the hell is breaking loose, one man is going to be standing and one going to disappear. So we out here for what you call the election of our nation, to let them know that this whole kingdom right now is going to be basically destroyed. You basically got to get right. You know, you got to come back, you got to read the scriptures, you got to have faith. Mainly faith in this day, because it's going to be certain shit that happen going to test your faith. You know what I mean? Like, we have certain guys, they say, well, you know, you got laws in the Bible. Like you see how I have these fringes on right here? This is representing the covenant that was given to Jacob and the laws that we abide by. So you have certain guys that say, well, you have to have these on every day. That's the law. But no, what about that day when all hell breaks loose? When society, when you got militias coming against society, shooting everybody, shit is blowing up, you're not going to be looking to where it is. This is not going to protect you, really. Yeah. You know what I mean? Some people going to pick up arms. Yeah. You know what I mean? Some people going to go out that way, but some people going to have faith and saying, look, go right, go left. Let me hide for a minute. That's the Lord going to be speaking to certain people. So we come out here for the elect of our people, because this time is coming where it's going to be like a lot of shit is going to be going on, man. A lot of shit is going to be going on, man. And you can see it happening now. All kinds of shit is in the news. But it's gonna just pop one day. It's like, because you can see it, like the pedophilia shit, the priests going through, they all getting exposed now. These guys have been hiding that shit for years and years and years. You got people stockpiling food and shit. You're like, damn, why y'all stockpiling food for 10 years down there? It's gonna be like a big thing that's gonna like pop off, man. So your faith is gonna have to be like in tune. So we come out here to warn our people, who, no matter, as long as they come out of them people, no matter what they look like, you know. All right, bro. You know. So hey, y'all could be Israelites too. You never know, man. All right, now. Just keep your eyes open.
I don't know. See you later.
God, so who knows, man? Could be an Israelite, could be an Edomite, could be a damn agent. We don't know. Matter of fact, let me get back. I was in the Apocrypha. We was in Apocrypha. It was in 2nd Ezra 16 and 6. It says, may any man drive away a hungry lion in the woods? Question. Or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when it have been burned begun to burn? It says, may one turn again the arrow that is shot from a strong archer? So when an archer shoots his arrows, the arrow is going to basically go until what? Until it hits its mark. An archer, when he bends that bow, when he lets go, it's gonna basically go all the way until it hits the mark. The archer that is talked about is these missile silos, man. You have missile silos. That's that archer, man. That's gonna spring forth that missile. It's gonna boomerang it to the atmosphere, and then the computer technology is gonna take over and drive that missile across the firmament, man, to its mark. It says, the mighty Lord Yahweh Shai sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive him away? The Lord is sending these plagues, man. So these plagues are going to take hold of you people, man. It says, a fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is it that may quench it, man? Right? It says, he shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid, man? So these lasers are getting ready to being shot out the chariots, man. When the chariots come, who not gonna be afraid when they start seeing laser beams being shot from these chariots, man? They gonna be afraid when they see the chariots, when they hit the atmosphere, man, to show themselves. That's gonna be frightful enough. That's gonna be a fearful sight, man, to look up and see them chariots everywhere, man. That's gonna be a fearful sight, man. You know, and then they're gonna start shooting them high beams, them concentrated beams of fire out, and things are gonna be exploding everywhere, man. That's gonna be a fearful sight, man. And it says, the Lord Yahweh Shai is threatened, and who shall not be utterly beat to powder at his presence, man? It says, who shall not be utterly beaten to power at his presence, man? So when you go back to the 13th chapter, Ezra, he tell you, I started 13 and 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yes, does fight, because the actual military that's going to be gathered in that desolate land, right? They're getting ready to fight against the Lord, right? And that's what it's saying. And then they're going to be afraid, but he's going to put the spirit on them to fight, man. And it says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude, he came and neither lifted up his hand nor held a sword or any instrument of war. They're not holding instruments of war. They're going to be in the chariots. That's going to be the strangers of our salvation. Like, damn, they don't even have weapons, man, but they destroying these people, man. And it says, but only I saw there was sent out of his mouth as it has been a blast of fire. So that blast of fire going to be coming from the chariots, man. And out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden and innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid, man. Dust and smell of smoke. So that's telling you that the Lord is basically going to be cremating them with this high beam of flame of breath, man. This sparks and tempest. It's basically going to be burning people up, man. It's going to burn you up, man. You know? That's why he said right here in the 11th verse, he said, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence, man. He said, who shall be beaten to powder, man? basically cremated in his presence. So in that day when they fight against the Lord, he gonna basically pulverize them with them laser beams, man. That's what's going down, man. That's what's happening. You know. Let me get the one in Luke. Luke 12:49. It says, I am come to send fire upon on the earth. This is written in red. This is written in red, man. This is Yahushua speaking himself. He says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I, if it be already kindled, man? So the Lord is saying he wish it would already be on fire when he got here, when he get here. He say he come to bring that fire, but he says, and what will I, man? Meaning, when you look in the margin, it says, what will I, mean how I wish. It says, how I wish. That part 2, if it be already kindled. He says, how he wished that it were already kindled. So that's what he's saying. He's saying, he's saying, I come to send fire on the earth, and what I will, meaning in the margin, how I wish that it was already burning when he got here, man. That's the manner of thinking the Lord, the Son, have right now. It's not no all love, man. It's only a love for the elect, man. And the elect are going to be tried like they're hated, man. The things that they're going to go through, you're going to think, damn, the Lord don't love me, man. Why you let me go through all this? Because you got your faith is being tested. This is the ultimate test, man. This is the ultimate life test, man. When thermonuclear destruction comes and martial law, that's the ultimate life test for the elect, man. 2/3 are not gonna pass that test, man. The Lord said he coming to bring fire, and he wished when he came that it was already on fire. That's what he's saying right there. Man, I wish when I come down, this shit already be burning, man. We gotta come down. We gonna put in work, man. We gonna put in work because Esau's forces, can't no common man destroy Esau's forces, man. And I say Esau, I mean America and Russia, man. Together, they're Edomites, man. Out of woman, red, man. They Edomites, man. And even though the Egyptians are going against the Egyptians, Esau going against Esau. Basically, if they had to team up to go against Jacob black ass, they would. You know? So, hey, that time is coming, man. The Lord is about to get busy on you people, man. Let's see, Luke 12. It says, verse 51, suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. So you thinking the Lord is coming to bring peace upon this earth, man? He said, no, rather division. He tells you in Matthew that I'm gonna have son against father, daughter against mother. You know what I mean? Daughter against mother-in-law. The foes of a man gonna be the people of his household, man. And that's starting in your own particular house, man. Under your own roof, man. You're gonna be at variance against your own kids and your own wife, man. Especially brothers who are in the truth. You're gonna always, hey, the people in that house, hey, the spirit is not on them like it's on you. So they're gonna look at you all messed up. Then it goes outside of your own rooftop, the whole household of being of Israel, man. You know? I get that count in Matthew.